Look, I washed my hair earlier this week and it still looks like crap, so kindly ignore it. Heyo, it's Oishi, welcome back. Today is Friday. You know what I do on Fridays? I upload videos. And I don't have one for this week. And that's not for lack of trying. A video essay about Minari was supposed to go up today. I had all my notes planned out, I just hadn't scripted the video, or recorded the video, or edited the video. Again, not for lack of trying. Why did none of that get done? The short answer is school. The long answer is that I had 2 calc assignments this week instead of the usual 1, and it was disgusting. Also, I had to read a lot of pages for the English book that I'm reading in English class, which, side note, I just got spoiled for majorly. I'm not devastated. We're not gonna talk about it. So anyway, it turns out it's Friday and I have nothing to upload. I thought maybe I could just skip this week because I didn't have anything planned, but I didn't want to do that because I'd already skipped a week in March, and I don't like skipping weeks. It just, as a person who is a perfectionist, I like to see things done perfectly. So I thought, what is something that I could film on Friday, that I could edit on Friday, and that I could also get up on Friday? And then it came to me. A Dark Academia transformation. I do have to say that this video is entirely inspired by Jack Edwards. He just uploaded his video where he lived in the Dark Academia aesthetic for a week, and I was incredibly envious throughout the entire runtime of that video. I love Dark Academia. I am a huge enthusiast of the aesthetic. I love it so much. I love it more than I love myself. So I got like halfway through filming this video before I realized that I didn't explain what the Dark Academia aesthetic is. That's why I'm in a different shirt right now, but I'm gonna do that right now and pretend like you didn't see this shirt so that the rest of the video can be a surprise. The Dark Academia aesthetic is this aesthetic which really values studying, essentially. Studying things like books, classic literature, classical music, but there's also subsections of Dark Academia which really focuses on maths and sciences, so if that's your kind of thing, you can find that in Dark Academia as well. There's a lot of great Dark Academia books and movies centered around people usually at universities. They tend to take place in the past, so we get really great costumes of sweater vests and blazers and tailored pants, and it's such a beautiful aesthetic. Okay, back to previous me so that you can watch the rest of the video up to this point where I'm at. I thought, why not just transform myself into the aesthetic? You know, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. The job I have currently is a calculus student. That is not the job I want. I want to be a literature graduate who lives in a big gothic mansion off the coast of like Nova Scotia with big ass libraries with lots of books with those slidey ladders, with big plush armchairs near windows or reading nooks in windows that I can sit there and read, and I can just watch the rain come down with my 2 dogs and my cat. That's what I want. That's the job I want. So that's what I'm gonna be dressing as today. So I went through my closet and I pulled out some stuff that I thought could be pretty Dark Academia. This is the only dress shirt I own, and it is part of the uniform for my high school, which I have not stepped foot in for a long time, so I have not worn my uniform in a long time, but I have been wearing this for like uni interviews and stuff because it works for when you want to be business casual. So this is literally the only business casual piece that I have, and it basically bounces between me and my sister whenever we need to be business casual for anything. We get on this, and we also like to pair it with this, what is this called? A sweater. Together it does look pretty snazzy if I do say so myself, and I was thinking this right here could be a perfect Dark Academia thing, but I think I want to be a little more special. I want to try a bit harder for this because this is a really easy answer, and I want to try and see if I can figure anything else out. So we enter my closet. It's really messy. Don't talk about it. First of all, I have way too many hoodies from council stuff, so that's obviously not Dark Academia enough. This is what I was first drawn to. It's this knitted sweater thing, and I like the color. I thought it was good for Dark Academia. It's this maroonish burgundy that I think would look really good, but I don't know about this part right here. It's laced up, and I don't know how Dark Academia that is. So the problem with the other sweaters I have is that they are way too colorful for Dark Academia. Like, this is not anything you would see a Dark Academia literature graduate wearing. Like, too colorful. I was thinking that I could wear my turtleneck. I bought this for the express purposes of getting to dress more Dark Academia. That is legitimately the only reason I got it, and honestly, I'm happy with it. So I was thinking I would do this and these snazzy pants, because I think they would pair well together. These flare out quite a bit, and this is very not flary at all, so I thought it could look really good. But then I thought, if I'm gonna be doing makeup with it, because I do want to do that, I want to go all the way and transform fully, I don't really have any makeup that would match this. This is very browny, yellowy, beigey, and we don't really have anything like that. We have a lot of pinks and magentas, so that's why I'm thinking of going back to this. But again, I'm not sure about this lace detail. You know what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raid my parents' closet, because they have a lot of sweaters, like a lot of Tommy preppy looking sweaters that I think could work well for Dark Academia. So I'm gonna go and do that and see if I can find anything better than what I've laid out here. I think I've hit the jackpot. So I went into my parents' closet and there was a lot of good stuff in there, but my only problem with my mom's side of the closet was that a lot of her stuff was lighter, and that just does not fit with the Dark Academia aesthetic. So I turned to my dad's side and I looked through some of his stuff, and I found this maroon burgundy looking sweater. I looked at this and I was like, yes. The color fits, the style, the fit fits. It has a v-neck, which would be great for layering with some of the other stuff that I pulled out. And even better is it's Polo Ralph Lauren. And I don't think he's ever worn it. Like, the tag is still on here. And I think that's great, because to me, Polo Ralph Lauren shouts like preppy, privileged white guy in the early 60s, attending university for the first time, falling in love with literature. And that is exactly what I want. He's probably an athlete as well. He probably plays, you know, polo. And that is the aesthetic that I want. My only gripe with this is that it's a little too thin. I would have liked it to be a little more chunky, like the other maroon sweater that I showed you. Like, that was chunky knit, and this is not. It's quite thin, but I think we can still make it work. For pants, I pulled out these two pieces from my sister's closet. We have this maroon pair here that I thought could work well with like one of my maroon pieces. I feel like I can't speak English today, but then I realized that they're kind of different shades. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're different shades, and I don't think that would look great. So I also have these dress pants. These are, again, the only pair of dress pants that we have, because everything's online. We haven't had to be business casual from the waist down for a really, really long time, so this hasn't been worn in a really long time, and you can tell because it's really creased and wrinkled. Is that gonna stop me? No. So my plan right now is the turtleneck under the dress shirt, under the sweater. I don't know if the turtleneck is gonna be too much underneath these two, but I know I definitely want these two, because I think it will look really, really cute. We're gonna try the turtleneck with it and see if it looks okay, or if I'm doing too much. Okay, here's what I've got so far. I rolled up the sleeves so that I could have the white peeking out, and I also put this up as well and pinned it back so it fit me a bit better, and I rolled it up so that I could have the white peeking out here, so I got white going out throughout. I don't know about the turtleneck. I think I might be doing too much with the turtleneck. I'm doing too much with the turtleneck. We're gonna lose the turtleneck. On second thought, we're leaving the turtleneck. I just rolled it down a bit more so that you can see a little bit more of my neck, and I look a little bit less like The Rock. Also, I put my hair in two braids because it is too much right now, and I'm hoping that by the time I finish the makeup part, this will be calmed down enough to take out, and if it's not, who knows, I may just leave this in. So here's what we've got going so far. This chair is really just in the way, isn't it? So here's what we've got going so far. I think it looks pretty good. My only kind of complaint is that I wish the dress shirt was a little bit bigger and a little looser. This was, like I said, my uniform, so I got it in grade 9, and I have since grown a bit, and so it's not as loose as I would have liked it. In fact, if this was even a little bit more blousey, I think it would have looked nicer. I think it would have had more of a flare out here, and just been a little looser here. Also, this collar is aggressive. I had to figure out some way to make it seem a little bit less so, and I don't know if I succeeded. Let's do the makeup now. I don't really have a lot of options for camera angles in here, so we're working with what we've got. I'm not the best at makeup, so again, we're working with what we've got. I really hope this isn't gonna be annoying. We have exactly 2 ColourPop palettes. This is the Garden Variety one. It's pretty, but I don't think I'm going to use it because a lot of the colors are very light, and again, we're going for dark academia here. I do think maybe I could work in the gold. I don't know how yet, but we'll see. This is the one that I'm gonna work with. This is the whatever palette, and as you can see, it's a lot darker and a lot more suitable to dark academia. I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna do a pinky purpley look because, again, we got pinky purpley magenta-y vibes going on here, so I think that's what we're gonna do. This is my sister's Visanti blush, which she like never uses. I don't particularly love it. I think it's just maybe a little bit too light. Both of them, I'm not sure. I'm making things up as I go. But it is the only palette we have that has a mirror in it, so I'm gonna be using this as my mirror. I lied, oh my goodness, this has a mirror in it and wow, I shouldn't do that, that's gonna blind you. But this has a mirror in it, and I completely didn't know that. Or maybe I did, but I forgot. Am I gonna tell you what products I'm using? Wow, I'm really a whole ass beauty guru up in here. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. It's nothing special, but I realized it has a mirror in it. Oh my goodness, was it a bad idea to wear the pants first? Because that powder just went everywhere. What's really funny about the fact that I love dark academia so much is that I actually have not read or watched a lot of dark academia. Again, not for lack of trying. I feel like that is the motto of this video, is not for lack of trying. I have so many dark academia books in my TBR. Every time I see one and it sounds even remotely dark academia, I add it immediately, and I'm so excited to be getting around to them. I just have not picked them up yet, but I will be. Trust me, I will be. Same with dark academia movies. I feel like there's less of them, but I'm always on the hunt for them, and I think they are so much fun. It's also funny that I'm super into the dark academia aesthetic when currently I am not loving school, which is basically exactly what dark academia is. It's school and studying. But here's the thing, the stuff that is being studied in the dark academia aesthetic is the stuff that I actually like, which is probably why I enjoy it so much. I am here for the literature, I am here for the languages, I'm here for the art, okay? I'm not here for the calculus. Okay, I'm gonna start with Pink Slip. Then I'm gonna do maybe later, that one. Can you see that one? Okay, I'm gonna do Bad Guy now. So from my understanding, there are different veins of dark academia, different subsections, I guess. There's tropes within the entire aesthetic of dark academia, especially in books and movies, that I really enjoy. Obviously, there's the lighter side of dark academia that I like a lot, just people going to school, finding out about things that they actually really enjoy and get excited about, making friends, learning who they are. It's like the coming of age dark academia, that stuff. I really, really love that because it's so wholesome, and I wish it was me so badly. That would be sort of like your Dead Poet Society, I guess. There's always an eccentric teacher that really pushes the students to think outside the box and learn about themselves and learn about the world and the things that they love, and it's so freaking wholesome. I love it so much. And then there's the really, really dark side of dark academia. That comes with competition culture, some rivalry, some maybe sabotage, and if you're lucky, some murder. I feel like I have to say right now that you shouldn't murder people. I feel like that goes without saying, but I want to make that clarification that I don't want to murder people, then I don't think anybody should ever be murdered. But in the context of a story, especially if it's set in an old university and there's a lot of really interesting philosophical literature being read, I think if you throw some murder in there, it's just double the fun. Get me some murder, get me some cults at these universities, and I am here for it. Alright, I'm gonna do Mr. Brightside, that one in the corner. Then I'm gonna go do TGYN here, a little glimmer in there. I don't know what that's called. gold from this one in the inner corner. I don't even know if you can see it, but I don't know if it's good. We're gonna go with it. I'm gonna do my eyeliner now. This is the one I use most often. It's the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. I really like that once you put this on, it just won't move. For the next 12 hours, you're good. It's kind of annoying when you're trying to take it off at the end of the day. It just won't move very easily, but during the day, it's great. And also, I like the shape of this brush. I don't know if you can see that. Oh wait, don't people do this? Hang on. Don't people do this? Yeah, look at me. Yeah, I like the shape of this brush because it's really thin and really flexible as well. So it's easier for me to do a wing because I'm not the greatest at doing wings. Actually, when I ran out of this for the first time, I ended up getting a different one. I have no idea what this one is, but I got this one. And the liner itself was fine, but it was the brush that was driving me insane. It's so thick. It's so short and stubby and thick, and I just could not use it. So what I ended up doing is I used the brush from my old NYX one and just dipped into this until I finally got my new NYX one. So I have this, which will probably be my backup. Like once this runs out, I will probably do the same thing that I did before, using this brush in this because I don't want to waste this. But yeah, I've got this right now, and I'm gonna line my eyes and try my best because I need like all my focus when I do my eyeliner. I think I need to do the eyeliner in the big mirror because I'm scared. I know the eyeliner is not perfect, but again, we're gonna go with it because I've been doing this for too long and we need to get a move on. Let me do some eyelash curling. Okay, lips. I don't do lips very often, but again, I feel like if we're gonna do Dark Academia, we need to go all out. And we need to do as much as we possibly can. There's this Vasanti color that I think matches pretty well with this shirt, but I also have this liquid lip. I don't know where it's from. Oh, it might be ColourPop. It's hard to tell because there's like nothing on the actual bottle. It's been rubbed off, but on this part of it, you can kind of see it says ColourPop. I don't know, I think I might go with this one. I ended up going with the other color, this one, not the liquid one, because while I loved the liquid one and I thought the color was badass, it was so dry. It was so old and crumbly and crackly and it looked disgusting. So I took that off and I put this one on. Still a good color. I just kind of wish that I could have used this one, but it just was not working. Love this lighting, but my last step was the jewelry, so I got to it. I put this on, and well, I already had this on, but I brought it out in front of the turtleneck so you could see it. And since this was gold, I wanted to match some gold stuff with it, so I did this safety pin earring on this ear, and I also did, wow, I'm bad at this. I did a stud on this side, hopefully you can see that. I wanted to go for that asymmetrical look. Don't know if it worked. Hopefully it did. And I also did some rings. So I did 2 on this side and 3 on here. I did some stacking. And I would have had different rings, my favorite rings in fact, but my sister forgot them in New Jersey a year ago. And I'm still not over it. But I do have these ones. All right, this is it. This is the final fit. I have officially Dark Academia-ified myself. This was a lot of fun. I feel super powerful. I am getting to live the aesthetic that I love so much. All I need now is to just move to some remote gothic castle off the coast of Nova Scotia and call it a day. In all seriousness, I had a lot of fun. I think this was a really great way to just blow off a couple of hours on a Friday afternoon and still be able to get this video up in the same day. The hair really just never got better, did it? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, do you like Dark Academia? How into Dark Academia are you? What kinds of Dark Academia do you like? Like, do you like the soft, wholesome ones or the dark murder ones? Let me know. If you enjoy this sort of stuff and you want to see more of it from me, please make sure to hit that subscribe button because I make new videos every Friday, and I usually don't also film them on Friday. Also, I'm on platforms, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and Letterboxd, those links will be in the description down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!